team, the thing he will miss most about being a Tiger is the friends he made along the years, and his favorite memory is when we went to the Del Rio tournament this year. His plans after graduation are to go into the Air Force and then finish college. He would like to say thank you to all his coaches for giving him the opportunity to play last year and manage this year, and to his parents for supporting him. Next we have Ryan Leibus. Ryan's proudest accomplishment at Carroll is making the varsity team and being able to keep up with his classes. He will miss spending time with his friends, and his plans after graduate school are to go to trade school. He would like to say thanks to his mom, Rebecca, for always being there for him and for supporting him in life. Next, we have Trey Rodriguez, number 1. Trey is accompanied by his parents, Anthony and Amanda. He has been a Carroll Tiger for 1 year. His proudest accomplishment at Carroll High School is hitting 5 threes in his first game as a Tiger against Rockport. The thing he will miss the most are the friendships he made throughout the year, and his favorite memory is the Del Rio trip. His plans after graduation are to go to Texas A&M Corpus to get a business degree. He would like to thank his parents as they mentored him the most and put him in the right positions to be successful and to make him what he is today. He would also like to thank his siblings for always supporting him as well. And lastly, he would want to thank his coaches for making him a better basketball player and a better person off the court and for always believing in him. Next, we have Braden Alanis. Braden is accompanied by his father Frank, his mother Sonia, and his brother Frank IV. He has been a Carroll Tiger for 1 year on varsity with the program for all 4 years. He's a member of the National Honor Society. His proudest accomplishment is being a part of the basketball program for 4 years while maintaining a 3.75 GPA. He will miss his teammates the most and having the privilege to go to work every day with them. His favorite memory was going to Del Rio this year in the tournament with the team. His plans after graduation are to attend UTSA and major in life and health science studies, and he would like to thank his family for being with him every step of his journey, and also the coaches for always pushing him to strive for greatness and never settle for less. Next up we have Christian Jagger. Christian is accompanied by his mother Victoria and his father Frank. He has been on the Carroll varsity team now for 2 years. His proudest accomplishment at Carroll is getting moved up from JV to varsity basketball his junior year. The thing he will miss the most about being a Tiger is the bus rides on away games. And his favorite memory is all the moments and memories he made with the team. His plans after high school are to attend UTSA to study business and hopefully become a businessman one day. And he would like to give thanks to the Lord up above, all of his family, the Carroll coaching staff, and all of his teammates and friends. Without y'all, none of this would be possible. Last but not least, we have David Longoria. He is with his mother Jennifer, his father John, and his sister Abigail. He's been a member of the Carroll Tiger varsity team for 4 years. His proudest accomplishment is winning the TAF tournament this year and being able to celebrate the win with his teammates. The thing he will miss the most about being a Tiger is all the joking around and all the times they hung out. His favorite basketball season memory is when they went out of town on the bus and all the good times with the team. After graduating from high school, he will be playing college basketball, and he would like to give thanks to Coach Hancock for never giving up on him, though he stressed him out every day. He also wants to give thanks to his family for all that they have done for him and being his biggest supporter since his first touch of basketball.
Hello, welcome to the arena. Tonight, your Carroll Tigers are facing off against the Flower Bluff Hornets. My name is Benjamin Fanning. I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Joaquin Alvarez. How are you feeling about tonight's game, Joaquin?
I'm feeling very excited for this game. I feel like this is going to be a very close matchup. And it is senior night here for our Carroll Tigers, so I feel like the 5 seniors that were highlighted in the presentation that you saw before are going to play with a lot of fire and passion tonight.
100%. So going into this is the final game of the regular season, and actually the game of the season for your Carroll Tigers. It is senior night, so what you just saw there was a senior presentation to these guys that are all graduating after this game. That is Trey Rodriguez, Jacob Longoria, Braden Alanese, Christian Jaggard, and Ryan Livas. These teams have met up in January already. Flower Bluff beat Carroll Tigers 77-64. However, last year they only beat the Tigers by 3 and 13 points, so it was very close games in those times. Carroll's coming off a loss to Ray Lefty, but also a win against Dallas, and Flower Bluff's coming off a big win against Moody. Either way, what we're looking forward to tonight is a big game, final game of the season. Your Tigers will be playing their hearts out. Let's see what goes on here.
And you know, the last couple, a little stat here by Flower Bluff, they are 9-1 versus the Carroll Tigers since December 2019. But this year for the Tigers has been a year of the upset, as we see in football beating Kyle Allen. So I believe that this record at 9-1 is going to go to 9-2 here tonight, Ben.
As warm-ups are going on, we're going to set you back to warm-ups. We'll be right back for you guys.
tonight's exciting match between your visiting Flower Bluff Hornets and your Mary Carroll Tigers. At this time, we ask all spectators to please rise for the singing of our national anthem. Before we tip tonight's game, we'd like to remind everyone of the highest standard of sportsmanship. Please respect all players, coaches, officials, and staff. We ask all spectators remain on their designated side of the gymnasium and respect campus facilities and guidelines. Players, remember to stay on your team's bench unless you are on the court. On behalf of the CCI's Board of Trustees and Dr. Robert Hernandez, Superintendent of Schools, we welcome you to tonight's game. These student athletes and their coaches represent their schools with pride and honor. The officials for tonight's game are selected with the consent of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by everyone in attendance. This year, UIL emphasizes on the importance of sportsmanship through its Texas Way initiative, which encourages respect for others, self-control, and spirit of competition. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. For the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets, number 1, Jay Johnson. Number 11, Patrick Eggleston. Number 13, Andre Mims. Number 15, Carter Knoll. Number 20, Braylon Peters. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Give it up for your Carroll Tigers! Number 1, Trey Rodriguez. Number 2, Daniel Sanchez. Number 3, Jacob Longoria. Number 10, Braylon Swanson. And number 12, Jeremy Barrios. Let's have a great game, fellas.
All right, your starting lineup has just been announced for the Carroll Tigers, these Flower Bluff Hornets as well. Tip-off's just moments away, Joaquin.
I'm quite excited to watch this game. I'm ready.
Here we go.
Flower Bluff's gonna win the toss. Start off with possession. Carroll will get at the start of the second quarter.
Moving the ball around right here. The crowd's already trying to play a part in this game right now.
Nice hezzy going up to the
Just barely misses, trying to fight for it.
got an offensive rebound. Oh, what a! I respect the hustle by Daniel there.
Hey, kept no points on the board right now. That's good play.
Inbound here for the Flower Bluff Hornets. We saw this a lot with their junior varsity team. They like to throw out the inbound really far and reset up their offense.
Something that they took just straight from the JV, something that they're practicing all the time, you can tell.
Nice hands by Braylon Swanson.
Moves it off to Jacob here. To
the corner. Nice floater off the baseline for Daniel Sanchez. 2-0 for the Tigers.
Tigers on the board here quick.
A full court press here for the Tigers. Tigers will start off in man defense. Oh, a nice cut on the baseline and a nice reverse layup to tie up the ball game.
Back out here, Jacob with the ball.
Nice screen by Braylon. Pull up for the elbow is not.
Barely misses.
Trying to push the pace here, Flower Bluff.
Goes for it.
Another elbow jumper, not good. Over the back was what should be called, but they call it a jump ball. Should be Tigers ball. Flower Bluff will have the next possession.
Right there, Carroll Tigers ball right here.
This is Jamie Barrios passing into Jacob Longoria.
Moves it over to Braylon, back to Jacob.
Jacob wide open.
Shoots for it, going for the three.
Just off. Nice.
Jacob's all over him.
And nice.
2-4 ball game right now. Flower Bluff leading.
Daniel
Carroll
Sanchez
back at the board.
goes up for a lay. Ooh, they're gonna call a travel on Daniel there.
Bluff ball. Back at it.
Nice, Braylon playing nice aggressive defense. John
Braylon to Jeremy here.
Jay wants it by himself. Kicks it out to the kicks it out to the big. There's a look that the Hornets like so much, getting up to the post. Jay Johnson with a nice pass, but did not find it home.
Oh, he did not. The score's going to stay 2-4 here. Bluff on top right now. Carroll ball here. Off to Jacob. You know, they were just talking about it during warm-ups here. Jacob's going to be playing college basketball here. First time we've had a college basketball player, I think, in quite some time now here at Carroll.
Yeah, and Jacob's a great all-around player. He's an amazing playmaker, and he can light up for anywhere. Speaking of a guy who can light it up, Trey
Didn't have it right there.
Didn't have it right there, but Trey can light it up as he hit 5 3-pointers against Rockport earlier in the season.
As we were talking about Jacob just a moment there, he's actually leading the team in points per game. He's scoring 12.9 a game, and he leads the team in points as well with 386 right now in the season.
Foul here on the Tigers. Coach Hancock wants to play called number 3. Yet again,
Same thing, resetting it there.
resetting their offense here. They're looking for the post. Nice hands there by Jeremy. Little tumble after the play, but great hands by all over that one. Another pass in by Flower Bluff. A foul will be on Flower Bluff, number 15. Tigers will regain possession of the ball with very good defense so far to start the game.
And that one will go against Carter Knoll. Jacob with the ball. Scanning this perimeter right now. Moves over to Braylon.
Braylon top of the key, working that triple threat. Nice lane, his athleticism. That should be an and one. What a layup by Braylon Swanson.
That's an effort right there you like to see from this Tiger team. We're 4-4 tie ball game right now.
4 minutes to go left. And I like that defense by Braylon. Braylon Swanson came to play today.
What a play.
And a timeout by Flower Bluff. Braylon Swanson is setting up momentum early for the Tigers.
100%. He's showing aggressiveness. He's showing some fight in this Tiger team early on in the game. Your band now starting to play here. Get some energy building in this moment.
And we all know Braylon very well, as he was a very good wide receiver for us in football, and it's translating very well here in his sophomore year of basketball.
He had great handles in football season all year long. I remember, I think it was a game at Cabinet, one of the last games of the season. It was a 30-yard box, and he caught it with one hand, really on his elbow. He's just a great all-around player. He's going to be somebody who's going to be great at the school for years to come now. I believe he's only
a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore. He's going to be great. I believe he's the son of former vice principal here, too.
Fly Bluff will start the ball. They started a little bit sloppy here, but that timeout sure have woken them, more likely will have waken them up.
See, that's Carter with it right now.
Same lineup.
That was Jay.
Same lineup here for the Tigers. No substitutions yet. There's been a few for the Flower Bluff
Christian
Hornets.
Corpus in right now.
And a nice slow, but does not get the touch. And it will be Tigers ball.
Carter looking a little bit visibly upset there.
And I would.
Here comes Jeremy to Jacob. You were just pointing out same lineup since the start of the game.
Look at Jacob here to try and get saucy on the matchup he likes right here.
Trying to get something on him. Get some ankles out of this building. Moves over to Daniel.
Sanchez, ooh, questionable.
Get him by
No
far.
call there, but Fly pushing down the pace. Number 3, trips.
Falls down.
And Jacob trips it. He's on the breakaway. 1v3. Gonna slow down for his teammates. A nice pass to Trey. Pass out to Braylon, working out that triple threat. He knows he's faster than the matchup he has, but loses the ball there.
Holds on to it.
Gives it back to Barrios. Trey Rodriguez. That's a
9-4 ball game. Your Tigers are up right now. You can see them. They're starting to roll.
Do not let Trey Rodriguez get hot, folks. It will not be pretty for the Hornets.
100%. He's been up there in a lot of stats. I don't think he leads anything, but as I know, as I look at my paper right now, Trey's third in three-point percentage on the team actually right now. I can't remember their quite nickname, but I know they call it, I think it's three-way Trey.
And
For throwing it out there, making it stick.
Bubba found the Tigers here, number 21. Owen
Vasita.
will go to the free throw line here, shooting 2.
Right on, he's looking like he's about to get in the game here.
And you know, speaking of Brandon Allen, I talked to him earlier today, and I asked him what his experience was playing for the Tigers and his playing his last game as a senior. And he gave me this quote: "Time really flies by, and this doesn't feel real, but also a sense of peace for finishing out my high school basketball career the way that he wanted to."
Great guy. He's subbed in the game right now. I believe that was Brilliant Swanson that just hopped on out. Lineup on the court right now is Jeremy, Trey, Jacob, Braylon, and Daniel. Jeremy with the ball.
Second one is no good. It's still 9-4. Jacob looking to score here. Gets it and one for Jacob Longoria.
And this is a good game right now for these Tigers. Tigers leading 11-4. Free throw attempt coming here for Jacob Longoria.
Hits the and one opportunity. 12-4 here. Beautiful start for the Tigers, just what you were looking for. We got Brandon Allen playing high defense on number 12. I like this defense that Tigers have been playing. A lot of hustle, a lot of heart. Stayed in the man, has not let.
Christian with the ball, moves it over to Jay Johnson. See what he's got. Moves it around. Number 11, Patrick Eagleston. That's a tall guy on the
Nice cut there. Cannot get it through.
Ball shoots the 3.
And rims out.
Now he's the ball, moves it over to Daniel.
Trey. Ooh, I know he wanted to shoot that one.
100%. He thought about it. Daniel runs up with it.
Daniel.
Just barely misses rebound. Taken there by Flower Bluff.
We're gonna get a foul here on number 2, Daniel Sanchez, for reaching, trying to get the jump ball opportunity. We'll see Steven McChester subbing here for Daniel. Senior, 6'1", sophomore, and is pretty versatile. Can play the guard, wing, or forward.
Now playing a lot of positions here. It shows on the roster for him tonight. Moves it back over to, I believe that's Dylan Osos. Moves it back to Jay Johnson on it. Another tall guy on this team.
Eagleston seems to be the...
Patrick with it. Back to Jay. Moves it to Dylan. Moves it all around the court right now. See what Flower Bluff can get out of this. Moves it over to Matthew.
You know, the Flower Bluff.
Back to Tristan. Doesn't get it. There they go.
I will say about Flower Bluff, they're being very patient with their offense. They're not letting anything like fool them or trick them. They're staying true to who they are.
And not getting distracted early on here.
And Steven with a nice pass to Jeremy Barrios. So that's an easy textbook layup for Jeremy.
14-6 game here for your Tigers.
Beautiful coordination from there by Steven and Jeremy.
Moves it over to Jay Johnson.
Screen there by number 20.
Shoots it.
Off
Off the backboard.
with the rebound, looking to push.
See what he can get out of it. Moves it over, Stephen McChester. Shoots it.
Oh, little off there by Steven. Subbing in is Christian Jagger, another one of our highlighted seniors today. I talked to him earlier, and he also gave me a good quote about his time as a senior here in Carroll. He said, "It's sad that it's my last game playing as a Carroll Tiger. I loved playing for this basketball program. Not only did it help me grow as a basketball player, it helped me grow as a person overall, and I loved every moment of it."
57 seconds left in the first quarter here. See what Flower Bluff can do with it. Jay Johnson with it.
Also subbing for the
Tristan Corpus.
Also subbing in for the Carroll Tigers. We got Darren Fillmore. I watched that kid tear it up last year in JV. I'm very excited to see him.
No more in now. We were just talking about that. How a lot of these JV guys move up year after year.
Nice defense by Eagle. That's just a tough shot by Eagleston over Fillmore.
Like I was just mentioning a moment ago, Patrick, that's a tall guy. He's coming in at 6'6". Hard to defend somebody when they're that tall sometimes. Jake with the ball, shoots, goes for the three.
Deep three. Not going to get.
Knocks off the backboard. 14 seconds left on the clock. Still Flower Bluff has with one last charge here. Moves over to Jay Johnson.
Another screen.
Moves it back over.
Nice tip by Steven. That was going to be a clear, wide open three attempt. With that tip by Steven, they have to reset their offense with only 1.9 seconds left to go.
A good play there by a young player like you were just talking about earlier. He's only a sophomore. It's a good play there by Stephen McChester. A lot of young talent on this team.
Look for the three. No good. That'll be the end of the first quarter here. Tigers are leading 14-9.
So after that was the first quarter. That was a great first quarter there, Joaquin. You know, Tigers were getting aggressive early on. Started to sizzle down a little bit towards the end, but you saw it. Braylon was on it early on, making some good scores there. How are we feeling going into the second quarter?
I'm feeling really confident about our chances right now. Flower Bluff, I'll give Flower Bluff some credit. They're offensively, they are staying very patient and waiting for their opportunity. They're being very patient with their offense and finding their open looks as they like to work it down in the paint. But then the play early on by Braylon that set the tone, and then by Steven came in and made some really good plays defensively and offensively. Passes for Jeremy and Jacob. I like our chances here as long as our offense can keep on pushing and our defense can stay locked in.
Now, something unusual about Flower Bluff's offense here, they only put up 9 points in that first quarter. They're actually averaging 17.8 points in their last 5 games. They actually just came off a blowout victory against Moody, 86-13. However, right now they're only, I believe they're only coming down to score about 36 points on average right now. They kept up the same pace. Second quarter beginning here. Let's go ahead and go back to it. Flower Bluff getting themselves out of their huddle.
They will start with possession.
Court lineup right now is Jeremy, Steven, Trey, Daniel, and Braylon Swanson on the court. Patrick Eagleston in control, moves it over to Jay Johnson.
Nice defense by Braylon. You can really see he's
all over it.
He's all over everyone.
With the ball, moves on it over, goes to 13, shoots it.
Air ball.
Jeremy with the ball. A quick rebound there. Trey.
Barrios to Braylon. Oh, what a fake. Oh, loses control of the ball. That was nasty, though.
Back to 13. See what he gets out of it.
Nice hands. Oh, they're going to call a questionable foul from the back, I believe. It's going to be on. I did not quite see the ref's hands, but it may have been Barrios.
Free throw attempt here for Patrick Eagleston. My bad, my apologies. Carter Knoll Patrick Eagleston is still in the game, though, number 11. Both tall white guys.
And speaking of the length of Flower Bluff, the average team height is 5'11".
Tall team there. Stephen McChester.
Top of the key.
Pass from Trey Rodriguez. Runs up to it.
What a pass to Jeremy Barrios with an easy layup. I talked about earlier, Steven's making all these plays on the offense.
Flower Bluff ball in the hands. Jay Johnson moves it on over to number 13, Andre Mims. Back to Jay.
Eagleston with the ball to the corner.
Andre.
Bad pass to Daniel Sanchez in the wide open lane, 2v1. He's going to take the shot.
18-11 to your Carroll Tigers leading it right now. Tigers are just on it. They're noticing these little things. They're getting in the way of Flower Bluff, not letting them have their way with them like they have with other teams. We are just entering the second quarter.
Questionable backcourt not being called there. And some bully ball. And they're going to call a foul. Oh, the Tigers.
Yeah, your Carroll Tigers right now have already scored more points combined than the Moody Trojans did the entire last game against Flower Bluff here. Put up 13 in a big loss. Tom will fix it at halftime. Braylon on the ball right here. Moves over to Steven. Back to Braylon. To Daniel. Moves it back over to Trey. Braylon thinking about it there. To Braylon.
Braylon with a wide open lane. Good hands, though. You're going to call a jump ball on that. That's an extremely questionable decision there to make that a jump ball. Tigers will keep possession of the ball, but Flower Bluff will get the next jump ball possession. And that should, in my opinion, completely unbiased here, that should not have been called a jump ball. But Tigers saw the ball regardless.
Unbiased here on the Tiger News Network. Moves it over to Jacob here. Jacob goes for
What a lay by Jacob Longoria.
20-12. Carroll up top.
Carroll seems to be getting anything they want in. They seem to get any lane they want so far in this game.
Seems like Jay Johnson moving his ball around over to Andre. Back to Jay.
Eagles.
To Patrick. Moving all around the court right now. Patrick gets it, shoots the three. Gets off the rim. Gets the rebound. Still doesn't get it.
And that's
knocks it away.
And that's when the height becomes a factor there. They got 2 offensive rebounds just because of their height alone. Right. That's going to give you a lot of extra point opportunities down the stretch of the ball game.
You had 6'1" there, Matthew McConna, getting the rebound right there at the rim. That throw attempts coming up here.
Foul on Carroll. That foul was on Daniel Sanchez, I believe.
Hunter Nolan shoots it, hits off the rim. Score remains 20-13 right now. Fix the second half. And knocks that one through. 20-14. Jacob with the ball. Moves it over to Trey.
There was some miscommunication there by the Tigers. Beats a fast break by the Hornets.
Moves it over to Andre.
Patrick.
To Andre again. Moving all around the court again. Something I've noticed on the Flower Bluff, they're passing the ball around. Jay Johnson goes for it. Off the backboard. Rebounded by Carroll Tigers here. Jeremy with the ball. Moves over to Braylon.
Braylon with a nice move to get in the lane. Ooh, a block.
Back with it.
But second chance opportunity. And a bad pass by Barrios gets picked off by Andres. Andres to Jay. Jay back to him. He's looking for the corner three. Off. And another offensive rebound for that Flower Bluff Hornets, but
Jay Johnson with the ball.
Resetting down. They're going to try and work the post again with a mismatch on Brandon Alanis, but missed. No, they're going to call it. Coach Hancock will call a timeout here.
Timeout taken. Back to the ball game out of the timeout here.
Good time out there by Coach Hancock, his second year with the Mary Carroll Tigers. He had a lot of success in other.
Bringing Allen East back on the court. Jacob's trying to get something on the board here. Shaq goes for the three. Off the top of the backboard.
Probably looking to push the pace. Andres blows past, gets it inside, and another missed layup by Flower Bluff.
Done it by Jeremy there. Jacob with a ball.
Jacob
Running for it.
what a layup. Oh!
Jacob Longoria here.
He is pulling out all of the flashiness in his last home game as a Carroll Tiger.
He's showing the college coaches what he can do in his last
Eagle
game
spin for a deep three is off. Rebound by Brandon. He's still going to push it down the court. Brandon to Trey. Trey has a lot of good shot. It just rims out. But a rebound by Brandon Swanson. Back to Jacob. Jacob thought about three. Pump fake to Hezzy. And with a foul call on Andres. It'll be on the floor though. Man, Jacob can do whatever he wants with his layup package. We got some.
It has just now appeared to me that we are on the Flower Bluff student section side. I was wondering why I was hearing gear up chants earlier.
That is very true. We have some subs here for the Tigers. Ryan Levis will make his first appearance in the game, and Daniel Sanchez will come back. Jacob Longoria for three just goes off. Rebound there
Matthew.
by Matthew.
Moves over to Jay, Patrick, Andre. Back to Matthew. Matthew moves it over to Jay Johnson. What is he going to be able to get there? Moves it over.
And
Tiger ball. Taking a little tight shoe break right here. Jeremy, Daniel, Braylon Swanson, Jacob Longoria, and 33 coming in for the first time in this game, Ryan Levis on the court right now.
a double screen for Daniel Sanchez. Both going to be cutting. Jeremy stays back.
Moves over to Braylon. Jacob calling for it.
Jeremy with a contested shot, and that's a FaceTime elbow pull up.
The Tigers are leading by 10 right now in the second quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Fast break right here by Andre Johnson.
And a foul there. That'll be the fourth foul for the Tigers.
Now I'll tell you one thing, Carroll's making it really tough for Flower Bluff to score right now. They are all over them.
They're putting their big guys on the stripe, which seems to have been a really good strategy, not letting them get their free layups in.
Yep. Free throw attempts coming here for Carter Knoll.
The 6'4" junior makes the first free throw.
25 to 15 game here for your Tigers. Tigers lead. Doesn't get the second one. Shooting the Chester rebound. Moves it over to Jacob here.
Oh, another flashy layup by Jacob. You see,
Erupted for that one right there.
and that layup was so good they made him call a timeout by the Hornets.
Listen to that crowd getting hyped up there.
And you know, it's really different when you come playing in the arena. The Hornets have an 8-3 record on the road, but right now it does not seem like they can handle the pressure from the arena fan base, as our great drumline is going to continue to play here.
I'm just saying, it seems like maybe they're getting them heads. Carroll's playing them hard. Crowd's getting loud. You got a drum line going on. It's a hard environment here for your Flower Bluff Hornets. I would have been practicing all this. Listen to how loud the band's going. How can you talk to yourself?
The huddle's right in front of the Carroll Tiger section too as well. That's another disadvantage that they have.
Back to the game here. Bluff with the ball, moves it over to Andre. He's still in the court. He's been here for a long time in the game so far. Moves it over. That's Christian Corpus. That's off the ball. Gets it. Pops up out of the rim.
Rebound gotten by Stevens. Stevens running down the courts. Trying to get his lane. Oh, that ball has been stripped. Flower Bluff retains possession of the ball. Looking to set up their offense. There's a new guard here. Showing to Matthew. Eagleson, as Ben said earlier, has been in this game for quite a long time. Flower Bluff's going to be trying to abuse their height the rest of this game to get back into this one. And a wide up in the corner pass. Another one to the corner. A nice pass by Andre there to get back to number 3, Tristan Korpas. And Andre with a wide open 3. Will this be hit? Another off 3-pointer by the Hornets.
Jacob Longoria has the ball here. Moves it over to Daniel Sanchez.
He's like limping a little bit.
Steven Kessler, a minute and 30 left on the clock. Jacob Longoria trying to figure out what to do here. Steven moves over to Daniel. Ryan got the ball, moves it back around, passing the ball around, trying to figure out what they can do here. Little over a minute left. Jacob goes for the 3, just off the backboard. Andre Mims with the ball here, running down the court. Moves over to Patrick, back to Andre. Christian Corpus with it, back to Andre. Moving all around. Carter. Matthew tries to get it, does not. Free throw attempts here for Matthew McConnell here. As right now, score still 26 to 15. See what Matthew can do up here. Shoots it. Tigers lead down to 10. More players subbing into the game. Here comes in Deshaun Porter, Darren Fillmore, and Braylon Swanson, Daniel Sanchez, and Trey Rodriguez is staying in the game.
Braylon with the rebound, passing out to Daniel Sanchez. They're going to try and work this clock down. Only 40 seconds left here in the half. Daniel's looking for the setup. Coach Hancock yelling out plays here. Ooh, a nice dribble right there by Sanchez to get him off him. Braylon gives it to Sanchez. 28 seconds left on the clock. Trying to find good hands by Flower Bluff here. Nice hustle by Deshaun Porter, and Bulls going to get it back. A timeout here by Coach Hancock here to retain possession of the ball with 21 seconds left in the half.
Hustle there by Braylon Swanson to keep the ball.
And Deshaun Porter, both only sophomores this year, so they'll be key cornerstones for the future of this Carroll Tiger basketball program.
Like you were just talking about, we have a young, good, talented team. We've seen great plays by Braylon. We've seen great plays by Steven. We've seen a lot of great plays here tonight in this game so far. Tigers are leading 26 to 16. Not much left here in the second half.
I really like that. Flower Bluff currently is in the bonus, but hopefully with 20 seconds left in the half, that doesn't affect the Tigers too much.
It's an unusual game for Flower Bluff Hornets. They're averaging up pace only scored 32 total points in the game right now. They've done a really good shot, but they just came off the screen, and when they're averaging wins for the last 5 minutes. If they can do anything about it here, we'll see Tiger dominate right now. Seconds left in the second quarter, left in the half.
Braylon looking to pass it into Daniel here. I think they're going to try to continue this plan here. Try and drain the ball to the very last second. They're going to try and pressure him. Flower Bluff wants the ball back. Deshaun gets the ball, passes it back to Trey. Trey's going to let it fly. Boom! Trey Rodriguez makes the opportunity count. brings the lead back up to 13 points. Flower Bluff with 3 seconds left. Eagles is going to try a Hail Mary shot and not go in, and the Tigers keep the lead by 13, 29 to 16.
What a game we're seeing from these Tigers right now. They're playing some hustle. Going into the game, we were talking about this earlier, Flower Bluff is 20 to 15 in the season, 3rd in district. Carroll's 6 and 8 in district, so obviously a big difference right there. They're showing some fight in this team right now. 16 points has held Flower Bluff down to. What a great defensive game so far. Second quarter is over, first half is over. How are you feeling about the game right now, Becky?
Yeah, as you said, the Tigers are 6 and 8 in district, but don't let that fool you. They've played a close game in every single game they've played. And interesting about Flower Bluff right now, as I was telling my paper here, in district they've scored 833 points and only let up 730 points. So this is not usual for the Flower Bluff Hornets here.
It's not at all. Like you said, we keep mentioning the stat of just how many points they were scoring last week. A massive blowout against Moody, and then this is the performance that they've had so far. I wonder do you think Flower Bluff's going to be able to turn around, or do you think they'll kind of still stumble a little bit here, getting their feet going?
You know, they are a well-coached team here. This is a 6-year head coach for Flower Bluff. I think they will come back a little bit better in the second half. They will come back a little bit better here in the second half, but if the Tigers continue this pressure, I don't see a solution for them to come back and win this game.
So as that was the second quarter, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of break. We will be back with more coverage of your Carroll Tiger basketball team.
Check. 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 Check.
Welcome back. Halftime just wrapped up. You just heard the bell go off right there. Joaquin, we saw a great, exhilarating first half here by your Carroll Tigers. They're leading 29-16, 13-point lead on a team that scored a lot of points recently, but really has not put up much of a fight for this team right now. Tigers been very aggressive in the paint, putting a stop to anything that's been going on, taking steals, getting anything they can. What do you think we can see look forward to in this second half right now?
I know Coach Hancock wants to continue their aggressive play and their electric style of defense that they're playing right now. The offense is being very patient and not forcing any bad shots and continuing to work like what they're best at.
We got there. Jacob Longoria with the ball. See what they do here. Moves over to Braylon. Braylon runs with it. Gets her on the floor. And you have free throws coming here for Braylon Swanson. Tigers score 29-18.
First shot there made by Braylon Swanson.
Second shot up here. Braylon makes it. Wild up ball. Passes it over to Andre. Back to Andre here.
Andre with the ball, dribbling down top of the key, trying to find his shot here. Going to the paint, a foul, another foul by the Tigers here.
Coming here
for Matthew Machata.
Kana.
I tried saying this guy's name and practicing, I just can't get it, so I'm gonna call him Matthew.
Yeah, my apologies, Matt.
Fine out.
Matthew for the day. We don't want to make you upset, make your parents disproud, so you're Matthew for tonight.
Second shot here from Matt. Not gonna go in here. Rebound by Jacob Longoria, pushing the pace. Oh, kind of slips there, but still remains possession of the ball. Swing pass to Daniel Sanchez. He's gonna go up the baseline. Braylon Swanson with the ball. Trying to find his lane here. He's been very aggressive tonight, something you like to see here. Braylon goes to the paint. Brandon Alanis, oh, just misses that little baseline floater, but fighting for the ball back. And it's going to be Tigers possession. Great fight there by the Tigers, by Braden Alanis and Braylon Swanson. I'm going to do this one. Eagleson with the ball. Gives it. Eagleson with the corner shot. Jacob on him. Jay Johnson passes it to Andre. Andre, great defense on him. Jay back out to number 15. Eagleson back out to 15. Into the paint for Matt. Matt misses again, but gets off its rebound and gets another foul. You got to start worrying about the fouls here for the Carroll Tigers. Some of their best players could be facing foul trouble. Free throws coming here for Mr. Hard, last name Matt. First free throw's good.
Matt, no last name tonight. Great game for him so far. He's been in there a lot. Same thing with Patrick Eagleson we were talking about earlier. Jay Johnson.
You know, this is, I think what Flower Bluff is, they started a lot of their seniors for this game.
Braylon, Trey with the ball. Trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Moves it back over to Braylon. To Daniel. Wide open. Doesn't just hit it. There he misses. Got that ball here. Jay Johnson in the court. Moves it over to Matthew. What can you do, Matt? Moves it to Jay. Patrick Eagleson on it. Ball falls through. Free throw is coming here for Carter Knoll. See if they can get here. Making a little bit of a comeback here for them, I'd say.
Darren Fillmore will sub in for Braden Alanis here.
9-point lead, down from 13. Hold on, 8.
Jacob Longoria is going to take down the ball here. Going to work on Andre. It's been a key matchup all night. Another screen by Braylon. They're going to call an offensive foul on the Tigers, and you can hear the Hornets fan base get loud right beneath us here. I think that was an illegal screen on Braylon Swanson. Could be wrong though. This camera is a little bit in my way when it comes to seeing the middle of the court action, but I'm doing the best I can here, folks.
Yeah, some first game miscue. We're trying as hard as we can. Bluff with the ball, moving over to Jay Johnson right now. Had to fall forward. Moves Carter back to Jay. Jay pulling everybody around. Leading this team to Andre over there. Andre, another player that's been playing really good tonight. Stepping up. Moves it to Jay Johnson. He goes for the 3. Pops right on out. Rebound there.
Fillmore. Rebound there by Fillmore.
Moves on over to Trey. Gets the 3! Hey!
That 3 really energized here at the arena. That's a big needed 3 to keep the lead down, bring back it up. back to 11.
I told you earlier he's third in the team in 3-point percentage, and you just saw it right there.
Patrick Eagleson trying to respond with the three of his own, and he breaks it. Jay Longoria looking to push the pace. Here's a 3-on-2 fast break. Jacob for a three of his own, and just off the mark.
We've done it there. Ball over in Andre's hands right now. Rushing down the court. Hey, get it! Fillmore on it!
What a rejection by Fillmore.
What a play!
I told y'all earlier, Fillmore last year on JV was a menace. This year on Varsity has been quite the same.
He's been a junior, but he's been playing wonderfully. He's out of his mind right now. Rebound over, move to Jay Johnson right now. Back to Matthew. Knocked out of his hands.
Nice steal there by the Tigers. Jacob Longoria looking to push down the court. A little bit of a miscommunication right there. Things happen on the court, but it's okay.
Tigers lead by 11 right now, 34-23 in the game.
Eagleson's going to pass it to Jay. Lineup not much of a change for Flower Bluff. We've seen the same 5 men on the court for a good amount of time here. Eagleson, I thought he was going to pull it up from there, but he's not Steph Curry. Jay Johnson coming off the screen, looking to work, giving it to Eagleson. Eagleson gonna, I thought he was gonna shoot. They're gonna call an offensive foul on number 15, Carter Knoll. Tiger.
I apologize. He caught me off guard. I thought he was going for the 3-2. Moving over to Stephen McChester. Streaking down the court, moves it over to Daniel. Fillmore in the game, Longoria in the game, Stephen in the game. Trey lurking in the paint. Moves it over to Jacob, runs up to it. Off the backboard, rebounded there by Flower Bluff. Jay Johnson holds on to it there. Moves it over to Andre. Let's see what they can get down here. Runs up to it, moves it over to Matt. Just missed.
Nice rebound there by Fillmore to give it to Daniel so they can push the pace. Tigers offense is at their base in my opinion. Wherever they go, Jacob's gonna let one fly. That's butter from 3 by Jacob Longoria. Eagleson checking the ball up to Jay Johnson here. Steven applying some pressure up top. Johnson trying to get a little fancy there. Should get past Steven, but Steven's not falling for any of it.
Showing the moves off right now.
Andre's gonna pass it to Carl. Eagleson gonna respond to 3 of his own, and he hits it in the corner. A big 3 there for the Flower Bluff Hornets.
Steve McChester with the ball, moves it over to Daniel Sanchez here. Longoria running down the court with him. Fillmore in the game, Trey in the game. See what they got here, looking around at his options, pass it over to Fillmore. Fillmore rushes it in. Block, back to Daniel. Passes over to Jacob. Show him what you got. Rushes with it.
Call a foul on Flower Bluff here. It's gonna be on the floor, so Carroll Tigers will be passing in the ball.
I think there's Jeremy Barrios back in the game. Replaces Trey Rodriguez.
Jimmy Barrios looking for some work down low, trying to get Eagleson to jump. They're going to call a 3-second in the paint on Jeremy, I believe.
Ball. 37-26 ball game here. Trying to keep you guys updated with the score.
Jay Johnson here, passing to Eagleson. You start to consider the fact that maybe the Flower Bluff Hornets are acting a bit tired here. Most of their offense has been here from Eagleson. You hear the Tiger crowd trying to chant D up. Miscommunication by Jay Johnson.
A good crowd cheering going on there. Get someone a miscommunication right away. Loud D up there. Carroll Tigers ball. Barrios with it. Moves it over to Longoria. Now before Jacob goes for it, gets blocked. Grabs like Stephen McChester. Moving around, searching for ideas.
They're calling another foul on Flower Bluff, a reach-in foul. the Tigers will retain possession of the ball.
Still 11-point lead here.
Jacob's going to come out of the game here.
Tigers ball here still. Moves it over to Daniel. He's in the game. Trey in the game. Moves it over to Trey. Trey passes it over. Goes to Fillmore. Fillmore goes for it. Off the backboard. He barely misses that one though.
Another foul by the Hornets. That's 3 in this one possession.
Tigers retain possession here. Trey with the ball. Moves it over there to Barrios. Pass it over there. There goes Daniel down and shoots it. Off the backboard. Just doesn't quite get it. Carroll remains with the ball. Steven McChester on it. There goes Trey. Trey takes hold of it. Moves it over to Jeremy. Trey back with the ball. Moves it on over to Daniel.
This is one of the longest possessions I've ever seen.
I know. Steven McChester with the ball. Runs with it. Moves over to Trey. Trey goes for the 3. Just goes over.
You know, Trey does have the ultimate green light, so there's nothing wrong with him shooting that shot right there. Fly Bluff will regain possession of the ball, but that was a good minute or 2 off the clock by the Tigers there. Even though you don't come away with points here, that possession is not too bad, and you got 3 fouls on the board for Flower Bluff.
Yeah, you know, when your nickname is about 3-point shooting, I think you can take those opportunities there.
Another crowd chant here by the fans in the arena. Student section getting a little rowdy here. Number 3, little fresh face here. Nice play by Fillmore to knock the ball away, but Jay Johnson's going to get it back for a layup, and one opportunity coming from Jay Johnson. Talking about the offensive rebounds for Flower Bluff. I believe that foul is on Daniel Sanchez. I could be wrong. Braylon Swanson's going to check back in for probably Daniel after that foul. No, he's going to come in for Steven. My mistake. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jay Johnson looking to capitalize on his and one opportunity. And Jacob Longoria about to check in for Daniel Sanchez.
On the court right now for your Tigers, Braylon Swanson, Jeremy Barrios, Jacob Longoria, Darren Fillmore, Trey Rodriguez.
A sub in here. Jay Johnson's finally going to come out of this game. He's been a soldier here for the Hornets.
He's been the whole game here, hasn't he?
All right, Jacob Longoria is going to get the ball here, dribbling up the court. He always picks apart his. Another foul by the Hornets here early.
A lot of fouls going on.
A lot of fouls by the Hornets, being very undisciplined, unlike how they were in the first half.
Mental mistakes right now. Tigers lead.
Tigers are 1 foul away from getting inside of the bonus here. Both teams will be in the bonus if the Hornets foul again. Longoria here to Braylon. Braylon thought about it for a second, but decides not to pull it. Longoria here. Sizing up his opponent. Trey, little handoff game here. Something that the wide receiver knows very well. Jacob Longoria sizing up his opponent, going for a lay. What a beautiful layup by Jacob.
Great play by him. Ball's left back in the possession. Christian Purpose, he played on earlier in the game, now back in the game as we were talking about earlier. 22 checks in. I have not seen him this whole game. That's Jacob Kane there for Flower Bluff. Loud D-up chance going up again here again. See if he gets to their head. Moves it over to Tigers ball.
Great hands by Jeremy there.
Oh.
That's going to be the 5th foul on the Hornets. Tigers will go into the bonus. And that play on the defensive end, wow, what a play by Jeremy to get his hands on that. Looking like a wide receiver out there.
Incoming free throws here for Jeremy Barrios. Coming down for his first. More than likely be the last play of this game going on. In the third quarter, my apologies. The second left. First one in. Second one. My apologies. First one did not go in. Second one lost 2. Flower Bluff gets it. Leads it down the court. Doesn't even make it to the backboard.
Final score.
That is your third quarter.
Third quarter score 39-29. Your Tigers are on top.
I will be right back. We are back. Start your fourth quarter here. Your Carroll Tigers lead 39-29. Unusual game from the Flower Bluff on to 30 points. Big mismatch from what they scored the last 5 games, and especially this last game against Flower Bluff. I guess Mooney has.
This is very uncharacteristic to Flower Bluff, but once you come play in the arena, you know, some of the characteristics get left in the school you came from.
Jacob Longoria with the ball here. Tigers with the ball. Streaking down the court. Moves it over to Braylon. Braylon moves around. Wants to take the shot. Doesn't. Moves it over to Trey. Back to Braylon. Big people to move around. Jacob Longoria with the ball. Hancock yelling at them, trying to get them to go something here. Near still there. Moves over back to Braylon. Ball is loose.
Ooh. A little bit of some holding there by Braylon. I wonder if they'll call a foul on him for it. They are going to call a foul on him for it. Coach Hancock does not agree with that call.
Arms wide open. He's not very happy with that at all.
The one thing I love about Coach Hancock is always willing to fight for those players.
100%. He's vocal. He will make it known.
Corus with the ball here. Down 10 here in the fourth. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Jay Johnson back into the game after a short break.
Just a little water break.
Braden Allen's working on Jay here. Braden's going to try and play defense on him. They're going to call a foul on that. Very questionable foul there. I didn't see anything from here. Maybe a little bit of hand checking, but we'll call a foul on Braden Allen's. Free throws attempt. Another and one attempt for Jay Johnson. Chipping away at this lead here are the Hornets. If they make this free throw, they'll be down 7. He will not cash in, but they will get the offensive rebound. Another foul by them on the floor. Jay Johnson kind of initiated that contact, but they're going to call it on number 10, Brandon Swanson. On the floor, though, so there will be no free throw. Hornets trying to creep their ways back into this game. Only down 8 with Patrick Eagleson coming back into the game, but the Tigers will bring back Steven Manchester and Sebin Christian Jaggard. You know, I've always called Christian Jaggard a spark off the bench. So let's see if Jaggard can come up clutch and hit a 3 here.
See what he can do here. Another one of these seniors playing his last game.
A deep pass, the thing that they like to do the most, to reset their offense down. Number 3, Tristan Corpus here, passes it back to Jay Johnson. A stream by no-name Matt. Good by Eagleson for 3, will let it fly, does not connect. Jacob Longoria will get the rebound here. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Tigers need to find their momentum, find their rhythm here. Jacob, a missed layup.
Back of the ball in hand for Flower Bluff here. He would have gone the court, back and forth. Jay Johnson with it. Moves it going back to Matt. Patrick Eagleson with it now. Moving back around, back into Jay Johnson's hands. Running down. Does not get it. Rebound there by Jacob Longoria. Resetting himself, figuring out what to do here. Moves over down to Steve McChester. Running down the court. Goes to Trey Rodriguez with a 3. Just hits the rim, doesn't get it. Rebounded there. Darren Shormore. Just don't get it. A lot of angry fans there after that one. Up top and emotional. The Flower Bluff will sub Tristan Corpus out.
Bring back in Andre.
Moves over to Christian Jaggard.
See Jay Johnson arguing there for a double dribble. Refs do not agree with that call.
They do not. Back Tigers ball. Jacob Longoria back there. Back into Trey's hands. Moves over to Steven. See what McChester can do. Passes back around. Goes to Christian. He goes for the 3.
Let's get it called in here. Let's get it called in here.
Icy Christian gets the 3. Oh, what ball. Back down to Andre. Pass from Jay Johnson. Runs down, trying to replicate some magic. Does not get it. free throw attempts coming up here for, I believe that is
Andre
Mims. I've seen him a lot tonight today. Goes for it, crowd getting loud. Gets it, knocks one through. 42 to 32, 10-point lead for your Carroll Tigers here left. 5 minutes left in the ballgame. See the Tigers can lead on. See McChester
and Christian Jagger going to get a standing ovation for the fans there. I told you before Jagger comes in, his role is here to come in off the bench and hit a big three to bring momentum.
He said before the game he talked to crew up every moment, and I'm sure that was just another moment for him to think about for the rest of his life.
Sanchez will get the ball, passes to Jeremy. Jeremy with a nice move. Hancock getting emotional. Should have been called a foul. The ball does not lie. That's going to be off Flower Bluff. And Carroll will regain possession of the ball here.
Hancock was upset, but it played right back into his favor. Daniel Sanchez with the ball right now.
Still see Coach Hancock. Still see Hancock trying to argue for that goal.
100%. And before Trey Rodriguez moves it over to Trey, has the three, goes for it, just off the rim. He's on the game, someone moves it over to Trey again. The crowd is up and about that one. Big move here.
Some booing from our Tiger fans, and I have to agree with them. I don't think that was a travel. You see some of the Fly Bluff fans here trying to say it was a travel, but they're gonna agree what they want. They're gonna do what they want to believe here.
Yeah, it's team bias all at the end of the day. You see Fly Bluff fans shaking their head, telling them it's not what happened. Eagleson
with the ball. He's gonna give it to Jay Johnson. Johnson's gonna retreat out to number 20, Matt. Jay Johnson back out to Matt. Matt's gonna try and work in the middle. That's good defense by Darren forcing an air ball. That's gonna be Tigers ball. The fans are going crazy here for this defense and for the Carroll Tigers.
We're over the stadium. I can feel it over here in my seat.
Jay Longoria is going to work this matchup on Jay. Jay's going to let him drive. That's got a big mistake because you got Trey sitting in the corner. That's going to be a bucket. Oh, little off there by Trey, but it's okay.
Patrick Eagleson with it. My bad, that was Matthew gets it through. 42 to 35. Currently having retaining a 17 lead here with 4 minutes left. And Hancock calls timeout on that. We'll do it right now.
All right, we're starting back up here after a long time out by the Tigers. Tigers will keep possession of the ball. 42-35 ball game here. Tigers' biggest lead, I believe, was around 12 to 11 points, and now it's gone out to 7. If they can keep on this, they need to find a little bit more of a rhythm here in the fourth quarter to hold on for the final lead, for the final win of their season. Jay Justin's going to force Daniel left, so that's a big mistake. Offensive rebound. Jamie Barrios is going to take that layup in. 44-35 here Tigers.
And the crowd is up and about. Wow. Andre Mims with the ball. Loud D-up chance going on here. Moves it over to Patrick Eagleson. Back in the hands of Jay Johnson. Carter Noel now. Moving it all around.
Good denied by Jeremy there.
Gets over there in the corner. Jay Johnson with it. Moves it back over. Patrick has a shot, doesn't go for it. That's the close in. That ball just fouled him.
You know, that's what happens when you're a little late to late to a cut. The momentum of you running into the guys and most likely, most of the time, leading to a foul. Just like what Jeremy did right there.
I think we're in for a game here, Joaquin. It's 44-37 now, with 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Free throws coming up here for the Flower Bluff team too. Matthew McConna, once again. It's Matthew playing great game tonight. See what he got to you.
Braylon's gonna sub in there for Jeremy too. Maybe about some foul issues. Another miss on the free throw. Jacob Longoria is gonna take this down. He's telling the team to slow down a little bit. Try and slow down here. Pass it, swing it out to Daniel. Daniel's gonna give it to Braylon. Braylon working that triple threat. He loves to do so much, and there's gonna be a foul on Jay Johnson. A blocking foul on Jay Johnson.
Flywell cannot stop with the fouls over here on the Carroll side.
Fourth quarter here, 3 minutes left. Jacob Longoria gonna check in here. Not check in, pass it, my mistake. Braylon loves working his triple threat. He knows he has a quick first step. What a layup by Braylon. Gonna roll in. Crowd going crazy for that layup. It's 46-37 Tigers.
Back to a 9-point lead here. Jay Johnson with the ball. He's got the handle. What will he do here? Moves over down to Andre Mims. Patrick Wilson. Andrew goes for it off the rim. Gets it in there. With help from Matt. 46-39 here.
Bad pass by the Tigers leads to another possession to the Hornets. Something you can't have in a close game like this.
All around Andrew.
Nice hands by Longoria though.
Jacob Longoria with the ball now, streaking down the court. Pass it over to Trey Rodriguez. Back around, back to Jacob. Dylan Swanson on the court as well. Daniel Sanchez and Darren Fillmore. Hancock trying to get everybody to move around here. Jacob rushing up, goes for the shot. Off the backboard. Fly left has the ball, moves it back into the hands of Jay Johnson here. What will he do? He tries to rush for it up there. Passes it back around, moves it to Andre. Andre thought about it, doesn't make it. Backing up here. Passes over to Matt. Runs up. Looking back around. Carter's calling his name. Goes to Jay. Jay shoots it up. And he gets it in.
Hornets are getting very whistle happy here. The refs are getting very whistle happy with the Hornets. Anytime they seem to drive, they just get an extra point there.
46-41, 5-point lead for the Jets.
2 minutes left. We're in for a great finish here, Ben.
I think so too. We started the second half with a 13-point
Little confusion here. The Tigers have 6 men on the court. Trey Rodriguez is going to come out for Barrios to come back in. Jay Johnson will get his and one free throw, and we'll cash in. Daniel's going to try and slow it down a little bit, drain as much clock as he can, as the Tigers have the lead by 4. Daniel's going to get past the center, take a pull-up shot off, but going to get his own board back, give it to Fillmore. He's going to foul, and one. They're going to call a travel on Fillmore. They're going to call a travel on Fillmore. Hancock is quite livid, and I agree so. That is a horrible call.
Wow. Maybe the game decision call there.
You take it
back over. Patrick gets it. It's now a 2-point advantage for the Carroll Tigers. Timeout called in the court.
And like you said, Ben, we'll be right back. Turning back from the break.
Back from it.
Like Ben was saying before, we took a little break there. That travel call, that was a game changer right there. We had a possible and one opportunity for Darren Fillmore, and it got turned around into 2 points for Fly Bluff, a 5-point swing there.
Matthew coming up here trying to get this Fly Bluff crowd hyped up that's here. Like you said, that could have been a 4-point advantage for the Tigers. Not bad. 6-point advantage for the Tigers. That goes down to 2 now with a ratio of 2 points and 2 points coming in there from Matt.
But we're going to say the Tigers respond to that with a timeout. Jimmy Barrios is going to drink up the ball. Trey wide open for 3. Is he going to hit this? three by Trey Rodriguez. Crowd going crazy for that one.
Flower Bluff ball back again. Insane play there. Andre with the ball runs down and trying to get some magic out of it. He gets 2 more points out of it. 3-point ball game here in the arena. Tigers back down the field. Jacob Mongolia with the ball. We're in for one. 1:15 left in the clock. Moves it back to Daniel. Back to Jeremy Barrios. Moving people around. Trying to get people going. Hancock Levitt.
We'll call a foul on Flower Bluff here.
Tigers will keep possession. 1:07 left in this game. It is a 3-point advantage here, Tigers. We are shaping up for an amazing finish here in our
What a game!
student-led broadcast.
What a
here for
game
Tiger
for
News.
us to make our debuts here.
Great game. Great game. 2 young competitive teams. Ball moves over in the hands of Daniel Sanchez. Pass it over.
Did he not get fouled?
Where's the foul? Back to Daniel.
Little confusion there.
Yeah, it took him a little moment to call that one.
Thought Daniel got hit in the face there, but call ends up going on Flower Bluff anyway. 1 minute left here of action left, man. 3-point game.
It's gonna be a great game.
I got goosebumps after that Trey Rodriguez 3.
Chills on my skin. That was a wonderful play. Big game moment right there. And you love to see that from the senior. Something you won't forget. Jeremy Barrios with the ball. Moves on over. Braylon Swanson with the handles.
Little aggressive right there.
Moving on down. Rushes down the court. Moves over next to Jeremy. Wow.
They're going to call a charge on the Tigers. Wow.
Flower Bluff ball. 54 seconds remaining. And a 3-point advantage to the Tigers. This could all go to a tie game here in just a matter of moments. Patrick Eggleston, my guy, back there. Gets to start over there, Andre Mims. Tigers in action, got your big game players in there. Carter Nolan in the game, Patrick Eggleston, Andre Mims, Jay Johnson. D up getting loud here in the stadium right now. Carter Nolan with the ball. Moves it around, makes it back to Patrick. Let's see what he can do. Andre with the ball. Moves it to Carter. Looking for Patrick. Patrick was open, moves it back down the court, trying to find something here. Moves it to Jay Johnson, trying to find any opportunities. 30 seconds left in this game. Moves over to Andre. He goes for the 3. He
misses it!
Rebound there, Daniel Sanchez.
Big defensive stop there for the Tigers.
And if you're the Carroll Tigers, that's exactly what you need in this moment. 3-point advantage coming down the last moments of the game, and to stop them from scoring any points at all, that's a big time move.
That foul sent the Tigers into the bonus. We'll be at the charity stripe. Free throws matter, and the Tigers can hit some free throws down the stretch. They will win this ball game. 2 coming up here for Daniel.
Daniel goes up to it. It's a 2-score ball game.
First
the
one.
Tigers lead by 4.
That's money by Sanchez.
Let's see if the second one goes through.
Fun fact, Daniel actually is our free throw leader on the team.
Made 76 on the season, not including this game. Let's see what he gets here. He gets the second one, 51 to 46.
And that is clutch time buckets right there.
Jay Johnson streaking down the court. What can Flower Bluff do? Trying to find something. Moves it over to Patrick. What can they do? Running all around. Moves it to Matt. Matt shoots it.
Oh!
Jacob Longoria with the ball.
Jacob's gonna on senior night. Jacob's gonna dribble the ball out and shoot a last second shot, and the Tigers win.
Ball game.
Tigers win on senior night.
And it's their first win since 2019 against the North. Can you believe it, Joaquin?
The year of the upset for the Tigers is real.
Wow! What a game! What a game! What an insane comeback there from Flower Bluff. They thought they had the moment. They thought they had the magical event heading into the season's conclusion. And they could not get it done. Tigers taking on 51 to 46. We'll be right back. And welcome back. That was ball game from your Carroll Tigers. Tigers take this home one win, 51-46. Their first win over Flower Bluff since 2019. Flower Bluff's been 9-1 since against Carroll since that time span. Just what an amazing game. You know, Tigers led by 13 there, going into halftime and going into the last minutes of the game. 3-second advantage they had. They actually had a 2-point advantage at one point, but Flower Bluff just could not conclude on it. Just what an amazing game. What are some takeaways and what are some thoughts after watching what a game we watched for our first ever student-led broadcast here on Tiger News?
You know, I said this was the year of the upset for the Tiger. Like we said earlier, they were not. Flower Bluff was 9-1 since December of 2019. Now they're 9-2. Like I said earlier, big plays down the stretch coming from the three. Big, pretty much game icing three by Trey Rodriguez and 2 clutch free throws from Daniel Sanchez. Everyone on the Tigers team played their role today. I want to highlight Steven. Steven was making great plays, assisting the ball. Jacob was being Jacob, making fantastic layups. Jeremy seemed to always be there at the perfect time, making great cuts. Just an overall great game for the Tigers and a great way to finish off the season and a great last game for the seniors.
100%. Like you said, when you needed big players and big moments, they showed up. Clutch defense there, amazing there from Trey Rodriguez to seal the game. 2 great free throws, put it in a 2-possession game there for the Flower Bluff Hornets, just seal the game. What an amazing experience. And like you said, so many players on this team did wonderful tonight. You could say you can highlight a player, but really you could highlight the entire team. Everybody on this list that we have right here in front of us played great. Steven McChester, Trey Rodriguez, Daniel Sanchez, Jacob Longoria, Braden Alanis, Braylon Swanson, Christian Jagger, Jeremy Barrios, Darren Fillmore, Deshaun Porter, and Ryan Levas. What an amazing season finale for these Carroll Tiger fans and players to watch in their last game here. Seniors will never forget this memory. Taking off Flower Bluff, taking up an upset win. This is the first time this entire decade they beat this team. That's an amazing memory to think of your last ever high school basketball game. What a night! What a night for us watching this.
What a night for us, indeed, Ben. It was a great honor to share history with you tonight, my friend. And I want to say one last thing. Tiger pride never dies, baby.
Tiger pride never dies. Thank you for tuning in to our very first ever student-led broadcast. We're happy that we could have shared this with you. We wish it could have happened earlier in the season, but sometimes things don't work out that way. Maybe we might see us coming around for a baseball game. You never know what happens in the future. But for now, I'm Benjamin Fanning. That's Joaquin Alvarez. We're signing out. Y'all have a great one. Take care. Tiger pride never dies.